Good morning, my crafty friends. Hey, I am here to show you how to do these window vellum pockets like I did the other day for the bingo game. So I've done a few. Let me show you. I used Edith Holden pages because the girl that I watched do this, whenever it was using Edith Holden pages. Now, I've decorated them, so I took the Edith Holden pages and, I've folded them and fit the vellum in there, and I've used this nice, thin, transparent vellum. You can see the back of the page. Isn't that beautiful? And I've decorated the outside. I spent half a day doing not fussy cuts, but die cuts. And so I've decorated each one. I'm gonna do one, but I'm showing you what I've already done. This is kind of a Christmassy. I think this was a December, one of the December pages. So I used red, made a red flower on there. Now, I did take a printable and do it and cut it down, and I made a smaller pocket like that would just fit like a tag or something, in it, and it's pretty. But the more white you have in your background, the better you seem to be able to see the image. Do you see the difference? I'm trying to show you here. And but it's still pretty, and when you put something in it, it's going to be pretty. So let's do that. I'm going to show you everything, and then I'm going to make one because they're so easy, you're not going to believe it. Okay, so for this little one, I just have a little fall booklet kind of writing space, and it fits right in there. And look at that. Look how pretty that would look in your journal. You could pin it in as a floating pocket. You would have to do something to make this not so white. I just inked it a little bit. You could pin it in, or you could glue it in your journal as a stationary pocket. Okay. And here's another one. This is like my favorite one here for fall. And what if I put this little fall postcard kind of thing in here? Look at that. Is that beautiful? They are beautiful. They are easy. They are fun. Now, I will probably use this one. These are just some flowers that came in, I took them apart so I'd have all the layers to use. I think Anita sent me these when we did a book swap. But anyway, I just put together this little red and white flower, and this is kind of a December page from Edith Holden, and I'll probably use it for Christmas. I wouldn't have to, but I probably will. So, look at this. If you were to put something Christmassy in it, look at that. Is that pretty? I mean, I love it. But you wouldn't have to do Christmas just because it has a big red flower. You could put something nature-y in there like this. Isn't that pretty? Even that looks pretty in there. So, I love them. Like I said, you can glue them in on the page, or you can pin it in on a page as a floating pocket. So, the vellum that I've used is this translucent vellum paper. It's for laser and inkjet. You can print on it. It's 8.5 by 11. It's not heavy. It's not heavy like some of the vellum that I've had in the past. So just know that this is very flexible. And so here's my page. It is. It's flexible and translucent. I've already cut it because I was doing those others. So this is my Edith Holden page. I could use either page, would look good, but I don't want to use September anymore because, And so this could be more of a Christmassy, fall, kind of any kind of nature, botanical kind of pocket. So all you're going to do, you're not going to believe how easy this is. All you're going to do now, I fold my eyeball things. But if you are not an eyeballer, okay, and you like to measure, I did measure, and I usually fold it up about 3/8 of an inch, which is very easy. You know, let's see, right there it is, 3/8 of an inch. It's like a 1/4 inch and then another 1/8. So if you measure, there you go. All right, so you're going to fold, and I feel like I'm far away and I can't lean over my, you know, because of the angle of my camera here. So I'm going to try to do the best I can to get it straight. And you can score. I mean, if you would like to do that, you can do that. That would just be more trouble than I want to go through. So I'm folding it over about 3/8 of an inch. And I know a 1/4 inch and 3/8 of an inch and, you know, that kind of thing, 1/2 an inch. And the reason I do is because, well, let's see if I got it right. It's because I sew. Well, might have got it over a little further than I wanted to, but I'm going to keep it that way. And let me see something here. Oh, excuse me for just a second. Yeah. Okay. So, anyway, when you sew, when you are a sewer, you just learn to eyeball a lot of that, because otherwise you never get anything done. And after you've done it for years, you just see it in your head at night when you're sleeping. Okay, I'm getting crooked here, so I don't want to do that. Okay, so this is good enough. You fold this side. So the sides are folded in, and this is going to fold up. But first, I'm going to miter my corners. So I'm just going to come in here, go like that, into the corner, and like that. Okay, how easy is that? Okay, now I got to fix this to where it fits in here. And it almost does. It's just a tiny, tiny bit, a sliver. It's just a sliver. And let me take a sliver off of this vellum. You know, just a sliver. And I want to make sure that I get it in there and that it fits well. And I must be cutting this side. This side is crooked. Let me straighten that out. My goodness. So I don't like to use a cutter. I like to use scissors, but I'm using this cutter. Okay. Now we should be right. Yep. And then I'm going to cut it a little bit shorter than the page. You know what I mean? Just a little bit shorter. So it looks like a pocket. It's easy to get stuff in and out. All right. There we go. Now. So now we glue. And this would be a good time to ink too. And I do like to ink because everything just looks more finished. And I'm going to ink it with frayed burlap, my new favorite ink. And these pages are already kind of agey looking, but I'm going to go around here and give them a little bit of color. You don't have to ink, but I'm an inker. I just am. It's really rare that I don't ink something. Every once in a while I do something where I don't ink it. And it's usually like Valentine stuff. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to lay my vellum in here. And I'm just going to glue it on the edge. Now, you don't want to get the glue underneath the vellum and glue the pocket shut, or make it more narrow. So I just do it on the edge, and I do the sides first, and then that bottom flip. Make sure it's down. I just put a little line of glue along the edge. I couldn't get any easier than this, you know. And I love easy, and easy that looks like you did a lot, you know. There we go. Now I didn't get anything out to decorate it. And I'll do that later. I will decorate it later. So there it is. All done. Now how easy was that? So it needs decoration, and then of course I would put something in it. And like, what if I was doing a botanical type journal? I would just put something like that in there. Or anything. It could be a tag. It could be a tag or another type of journal card, but I just happen to have these, and it just would look cute. And of course I could put some kind of greenery and leaves and all the stuff. I spent like half a day doing die cuts, and so I definitely will get something out to decorate the corner of that and make it, you know, pretty. But there it is, folks. They are easy. You can make them any size. Like I said, you don't have to use Edith Holden pages, but I love them with Edith Holden pages, because then you're going to get the back and it's pretty too, and it just makes it that much easier. The girl that I watched do this, I don't know if it was on Instagram or where it was, but she used Edith Holden pages. So that is what I am doing, because I have Edith Holden pages to be used up. So there you go. Are they pretty or what? I mean, they really, even this printable one, even though it's not my favorite, after you get something in the pocket, it really looks good. And if I had used a page where there was more white, I think I would like it better, you know, because I think it would show up through the vellum better. But it's still very pretty. It's decorated on the outside, and it's still very pretty. So there you go, folks. I hope you enjoyed this. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any more content. The next video coming is probably going to be me making book page feathers. Everybody has commented on my book page feathers, and So I think I will show you all next how to do that. So be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss it. And now that's a little bit harder, but it's still very easy actually. And once you do the first one of those feathers, after that it gets easier. So anyway, I'm going to go now because it's time for me to go sit in the sun. If any of you have ever struggled or battled with any kind of autoimmune, you know that sitting in the sun is the best remedy. So I am going to take my coffee and I will be out sitting in the sun this morning, the morning sun, and putting my bare feet on the ground because I like to ground as well. So I will talk to you ladies later. Have a great crafty day. Bye-bye now.